TNT Stadium in Arlington. A moment ago, here was the scene with the Cowboys emerging from their tunnel. It was loud. It's still loud. We're ready for football as the Cowboys get set to match up with the Atlanta Falcons. Here's Bosher to kick it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
You ain't going to beat me playing on the line, man.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. They'll run with Elliott. And he'll get up to the 33-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
We got 3.
A first down carry by Elliott.
He's good.
But not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 11 yards and a Cowboy first down. Pretty solid run here on first down. Almost picked up another first, but he appears to be a few inches short. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
And they didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage and clearing space.
And he'll get it down here to the 43. 4 yards the pickup, first down. You were telling me this yesterday. This is exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation we were talking about with one of the GMs in the league. It's told me repeatedly, it's a big man's game. And it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
Prescott to throw it. Oh, and a bad throw.
They hold me, man.
Intercepted. Ricardo Allen with a pick.
See, that's why I run the same plays. I hit all one, man.
This one back into the end zone of the Falcon defense.
I would have never threw that across body, bro.
And the defense could not have written a much
you hear me say I would try to hit all one? I tried to go little and not triangle.
Never got a chance to really get
Think about it, my
there,
dude.
Did they? But the defense certainly got in gear. What a big-time play and a great way for them to start.
Well, I was on the right side. I wouldn't have threw it back across the field.
Figure this out because your backs are on the ground real quickly.
Yeah, usually when you're starting the game, getting the ball, 0-0 is the only score you're worried about. Now the second time you get it, you're already down the touchdown.
That's why I just run the ball.
That's fielded in the end zone.
I'm gone.
They gave up the first touchdown of the game, but how about the response?
Just pull your arm.
Big time return. Now it's their chance.
You know the right where your thumb will be? The knob, if you ever run it and you do it, just pull it back towards you. He'll do that little move. Watch. Look.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
Watch me work. All State, good head.
Decent field position and throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this. And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42.
He's sacked, big boy.
Tyler Davison.
Hey, I saw you out there following my tight end, goddamn. I heard you.
Job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his
progressions. As soon as I threw it, that big nigga hit
to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Elliott running right. And on the stop, DeMonte Casey.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
On third down, it's Prescott. Cooper's got it. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. It's a gain of 12, and the Cowboys pick up the first.
Here we go.
They'll run on first down.
Oh, good tackle. You got a block, 49.
Quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11. Elliott. He'll get only a couple down to the 44.
He's definitely tough to get down. We just saw it right there. But how about what we did see? Pursuit, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
5 men in the secondary now for the Falcons on 3rd down. Here's Elliott. And he stopped up short of the first as they tackle him down at about the 36.
Look at something. Why is he looking back? Keep going forward.
Getting the sense, Charles, they're going to put a big emphasis this afternoon on the run game.
And why not? What we're seeing so far, working pretty well from them. And here's the best part. We always talk about the best performers do their job when the lights come on.
We got a good ball now.
Natural light best.
These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration. Now, seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look
at
the
backgrounds
of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
Them boy.
Ryan will bring the Falcons up now 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
21.
They'll run for the first time with Devontae Freeman. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Sean Lee, the Pro Bowler, there for the tackle. Second quarter now, Falcon football, as they've got it with a 2nd and 10. After 1, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. The stop for no gain brings up 2nd and 10 from the 20.
Hey, wait. 48 to Mike. Wait. Slam.
From the gun, it's Ryan.
Give me that!
Oh, it's intercepted.
Hey,
He's
you!
trying to get it to Ridley.
Hey!
Picked off by the linebacker, Jalen Smith. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that.
The rule's on point, man. Real talk.
If you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
10th carry now for Elliott. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. They'll try the right side with Elliott. And he'll get it down this time to the 17.
Well, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
So after a good run by Zeke, another 1st and 10.
Here we go, 46. Jump. Here we go, going to 53. 26.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A second down play results in a loss of 2 yards. Bear in mind, that wasn't a big lineman back there for the tackle for loss. That was a cornerback.
So are you saying the myth has been shattered? That all of them are not just cover corners? Some of them actually will stick their nose in and tackle when necessary? That's what we just saw.
This is caught. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Now here's Pollard.
Get in there, Pollard. Touchdown. Let's go. We the boy.
Cowboys taking it in from 2 yards out, and the Cowboys have taken the lead. And there you go. Nothing really too complex. Block, keep your side.
TJ.
Let them run it in. They did it.
You better get out of meat room.
Good blocking. Beats good tackling on that play. End result, touchdown.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way.
Yeah, make go right there where everybody is. That's what we're going to do now.
Just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack.
Got it. The big tank.
And the Cowboys pressure gets there this time for the sack. The tank, DeMarcus Lawrence with a sack. So the sack pushes him back, and now 3rd and long for Ryan and the Falcons. Getting it out left side to Sanu. And he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the 1st down marker. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down. On 4th down, here's Matt Bosher on the punt. 2 minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7, our score.
Oh, I thought you called the time.
We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. Here's Austin.
Woo!
A good return there, 17 yards. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10.
TJ, get out that kitchen, man.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive.
Where you at?
And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they go that route again?
I'm always of the school that until they stop me from doing something, I'm going to continue. And I think that's exactly what they'll look to do. But the beauty is the balance that they've created sets up opportunities for big plays. Looks like a run, turn into a play action, and throw one deep.
They keep on the ground with Elliott. A gain of 3, 2nd down. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. They go back to Elliott. He's been busy. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8.
But that was a unit that understood exactly where the 1st down marker was, handed it to their guy who could run it, created some space, and he got there.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. To throw is Prescott. This one caught left side by Cooper. 19 yards that time for number 19. On the RPO, Prescott's going to keep it himself. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. And it's never good to take a sack. You really don't want to take one down here in this part of the field, down near the red zone.
Not at all, because you're already pretty much assured of a field goal. But you take a big sack, it could push you out of range, and that's why defenses get a little bit.
And he's going to go down.
She's going to take the mail.
Devondre Campbell flies in to blow that play up.
No doubt that's a very good play defensively right there, because you've always got to be aware that he can take off and make a big play with his legs. How about the way they were able to contain him? That also tells me the coverage was excellent downfield.
That is caught inside the 5. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. So they won't get a touchdown, but here's a chance to at least get 3 to end the first half. From the right hash, and this one just a chippy. So a capper there to a pretty good first half.
And I love the way that they put a chokehold on the clock and pretty much drained everything before they put the field goal on the board as they headed into the half.
The Falcons take over at their own 25-yard line.
Well, nothing in there. Nothing was in there. Filler. She got them headphones in. Filler.
Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. Final play of the half. It's Ryan.
Oh, Julio.
Looking downfield for Jones.
Let me see this, man.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness.
Hey.
Picked off Byron Jones. And he'll get this back to the 32.
Got your headphones in or something?
So we have reached halftime in what's a 6-point game at the break. As we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, the Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Yeah, you is. I'm going to bust your ass.
Back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And last time, one-play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a one-play drive when you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in it, and let him fling another one.
What is this, nigga?
40.
Ryan on the handoff. It's Freeman.
He's the linebacker, get there.
Behind the line of scrimmage. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down. Another example right there how this defense really is winning the entire game at the point of attack.
Yeah, right there at the line of scrimmage because they are dominating it. It allows their interior guys to get upfield and spill into the backfield. So how are you going to combat that? Is it bring in your tight end, keep him in? Your running backs, they have to step forward. Bottom line, your offensive line has to block them first to give yourself a chance.
Like this.
Watch the slip. Watch the slip.
10.
And that'll set them back 5. After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long.
Here come the tank.
Mike, 55. Check.
What?
Mike. Space. 20. 5. 55. Right there in the middle. 55. All day, baby. All day. 54, South.
Out of the gun, it's Ryan.
Come here. Let me see it. Oh, my God. They ain't really good.
And it falls down incomplete. It was the safety, Darian Thompson, that time who was able to break it up.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
The punter Bosher on now as he gets this one away. Now Austin.
Put that, Bob.
Excellent work on the run back there, 33 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They have the lead here. Well, we talk a lot about pregame speeches. What are halftime speeches like?
For the most part, not nearly as emotional. They're a lot more clinical. Every now and then, though, they'll get after you if they think they need to light a fire. But in this case, let's go into the virtual locker room, because here's what I think happened. They got in there and they said, listen, let's take control right away. Defense, we got the lead. Defense, don't give up any points. Turn the ball back over to the offense and let them go down and score and give us more of a cushion in the game. Check so far. Defense shut them down. Let's see if the offense gets done.
Now Elliott. And he'll snag about 5 yards down to the 32.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
Second and 5 now. Prescott. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
On the RPO, Prescott's going to keep it himself. He's got his target. It's Cobb. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Too far downfield, something those linemen have to watch out for, and that time it costs them. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. Fires right side, and that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. And this is good. It was running out of gas there at the end, but he winds up getting just enough on it. And now it's a 2-score game at 9-16-7. So 3 field goals that he's hit now. This last one helps him stretch out the lead.
He's been solid, hasn't he? And he lives up to the adage that every offensive coach has ever said to us. We want to end every possession with a kick, right? For them, it's either extra point, field goal, or at worst, a punt. In this case, it's been 3s.
Still plug the radio up. Will you plug that radio up for me?
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working, and call more of that.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Hey, box up. 48 months. Bring it to 8. Hey, white.
From the shotgun, Ryan. A heck of a move. And it's hauled in by Austin Hooper. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game.
Watch this bait game.
To throw again on 2nd down. Ryan throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Mohamed Sanu there, and that'll make it 3rd down.
And we just saw another example. These cornerbacks have played tight coverage all game long. Might start wanting to think about a few double, triple move routes to try and shake their guys free.
You're right, they have had no room to breathe. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Here come the tank. Big DeMarco.
Throwing again. Ryan. Got his man. That's the Pro Bowler Julio Jones. And he'll only get this to the 47. He needed a few more yards to pick up the first. So the first connection there, Ryan to Jones, and certainly a big reason they're losing on the scoreboard.
As they go as a connection, it appears so goes the team. And they need to be on the same page, in sync. And they really wish it could have been earlier in the game. Now they've got some ground to make up.
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard.
They coming full speed ahead. Nothing can stop me.
Here we go on 4th down with Ryan.
Keep it.
And he's got a man, Calvin Ridley.
Boy, you had a touchdown like a
have the first down as he's brought down up near midfield. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. Ryan now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10.
Undercrook, 39.
So a moment to catch our collective breath after the 4th down conversion. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Check. 58. You got tight right there.
A screen turn.
Throwing now. Ryan, first down. And he will go down.
Got the big man walk. Here we go.
Sean Lee, the longtime vet, getting in and getting to the QB.
Yeah, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
Put it down.
2nd down, but this one is incomplete. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they held them in check on the scoreboard. Over the middle, that's caught by Ridley. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. A good pickup there at 22.
You just too slow, baby. We got to get rid of you. We can get Jalen Ramsey for you, we'll be good. Cowboys, Super Bowl champ.
Yeah. Ryan now a perfect 8 for 8 to start the 2nd half. Not bad. 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Ryan connects with Sanu right side. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. This is free on 1st and 10. And just a couple yards there down to the 17.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down.
54, stop! 54, hey, exit. It's our field. It's our field. Hey, it's Rush in. Rush in. Rush in.
Now it's Ryan.
Give it that pick.
And
Come on, man.
Incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Well, he'd been targeted quite a bit on this drive, and finally I think the guys on the defensive side, they said no more. They slapped the double coverage on him, made it very tough for him to get the ball.
Police want to talk, but we won't say.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves them staring up here at a
Go
3rd
get
and
it.
8.
Up this shit. Go get it. We ain't scared. Go get it. Well, yeah, Tank. Hey, you don't want to play no football.
He didn't even try to signal for a timeout, so they must have not been aware of the numbers.
I think he lost track of the time left in the play clock and probably was trying to read the defense and trying to figure out which play to run and just lost track, and it cost him.
Check, check, 154. Hey, pick it up, defense. Let's go.
The west side go.
3rd and long. It's Ryan.
Hell no. Hell no.
That is incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. And Bryant's kick is good. And the deficit trimmed to 6 now. It's 16-10.
The reason I said, but if it would have been a receiver or something, he probably would have called it. That's a tight end.
Maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary first step.
There's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They've got to get it the least a 3 and out here to get the ball back, preferably a takeaway.
And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
No, ain't he? Here we go.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Right now clinging to a 1-score lead, Charles, and I think operating within that 4-minute offense with a little less than 4 minutes to go applies here, right?
It certainly does, and that means the playbook is still wide open. But you are a little bit more careful about what you're calling. You want plays that are going to gain yardage, how would you say it, consistently, right? You don't need the big shots downfield, but make sure the clock continues to run. Pile up the first downs. And the goal? End the game with your quarterback kneeling down at the end, and you still have the lead.
It's a first down on a gain of 10. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Back to you. I'm going back to you.
The running play here on first down is going to go nowhere as he is tackled behind the line of scrimmage. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. Whistles now in a timeout defensively. So a wise move as they'll use the first of their timeouts to force one more play before the 2-minute warning. And they'll try to squeeze in one more play here before the 2-minute warning.
Hey!
Prescott to throw this time. And he's got Cooper on the out route. That's complete.
Hey, man, don't touch my shit no more, TJ. Boom!
At the 44. 15 yards on the play. First down.
Put them fucking shoes on.
So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. This is Elliott. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. They go to Elliott again. And he's over midfield and into Falcon territory. Whistles now in a timeout. So defensively, they burn it here with 1:51 left. The Cowboys on 3rd down. 2 for 5 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 3. They'll try and run for it with Elliott. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down. Out now comes the Cowboys punter, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt.
Put me on the 1, bro. Hey! Got a goddamn game boxing. Let go. Got a game.
Into the end zone.
Never seen this out 23. Let's go, Cowboy. Oh!
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
Where we at,
They're
Phil?
down here in a 1-score
Come on,
game.
Julio. Give it to Julio.
It's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time.
Hell no. Boom! We on one.
To go through play sequences.
Come on.
And this is what they work on.
This is what we turn up right here. This is a good game.
Usually on a Friday.
You can't let him out of bounds or nothing.
This type of a
You gotta get
situation,
there.
late game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
Yeah, they have the opportunity now.
Got an eye on
Here's the
Julio.
execution. Throwing now is Ryan.
Till Ryan about.
Give it up! Crusher there is intercepted. Picked off by Jeff Heath.
It was Robinson.
And these guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line.
What? Yeah, Silver. He caught it with one hand, bro. Yeah, look. Wood.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. The give is to Elliott. Flashed the stick skills, but didn't get a ton from it. Stopped short of the 35. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe to get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college, and how about in the NFL? The miracle of the Meadowlands.
So they ain't
all they
too
do was take a knee and the game was over. The Giants ran it one more time. Ball popped free. Philadelphia picks it up.
Down fucking time,
What
bro.
year was that?
1978.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.